How can you say that? How can you even think about signing those divorce papers?
What other choice do I have?
Not to sign it! You love Eden.
Eden doesn't love me.
Cruz, she is sick and she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah, right. So I kept telling myself. All those months, that's what I told myself. In San Francisco, when I could feel her watching me from everywhere and she wouldn't let me see her. Or at Christmas time when the kids kept asking, is Mama gonna come home for Christmas? That's what I want for Christmas. Mama gonna come home? And I said, I don't know. She would if she could. I mean, I kept thinking to myself, that's it. She's sick. She'd be here if she could.
And you know that it tore her heart out because she wasn't here.
Well, maybe it did tear her heart out, Kelly. I don't know. I mean, I have no way of knowing that. It doesn't change the fact that she didn't come. She knew the way. She didn't make the trip. She sent substitutes instead. She sent Ted and Suzanne. Wonderful. And now this. I mean, really, you know. What would you do?
I wouldn't care what it said in a letter. I wouldn't care because I know her. Mm-hmm. And if she was herself, she would never, ever think about not coming home to her children.
She was herself? You want to read the letter?
No.
Why don't you read it?
I don't want to read it. I don't have to read a letter to know how my sister feels.
Well, maybe you do. Listen to this. Dear Cruz, etc. I have hidden behind so many personalities over the last year. Now that I'm nearly whole again, I find I'm still hiding behind a letter to tell you I'm not coming home. Okay, and then down here, what do we have? There is no way I could make peace with this decision if Suzanne weren't there to watch over you for me. I led you to her in hopes that she'd be sort of a guardian angel, as I've always trusted her with whatever is closest to my heart. I mean, for the love of God, what am I supposed to make of this? She's not thinking clearly. She's planning my rest of my life for me. I have a replacement now for her. Personally delivered. This is clear. Sign the divorce papers and start your life over the way I have. Did you hear that? The way I have, she started her life. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it either. It's got my name on it. This is rational insane. It's Eden. She is putting her life back together without me and the kids.
Don't you dare say that she doesn't love her babies, Cruz.
Uh-huh. Okay, then why isn't she here? You think this is the same as a hug goodnight? You want to try to explain to them why their mother is not going to be here again tonight to tuck them in? I can't.
I just can't stand it.
Well, I can't stand it either, and I don't think I should have to, and I'm sorry if it feels bad. But I'm not going to sit around here till my teeth fall out waiting for something that's not going to happen. And I'm not going to try to promise my kids that their mama's coming home if I don't believe it, and I don't.
Daddy, you said you read to me.
I'm coming, Chip. Oh, for the... I'm sorry. But I think I owe it to my children to give them a second chance at some normal kind of life, you know.
Cruz, what about my sister? Doesn't she deserve a second chance, too?
Kelly, she got it. I gave her everything I had. Wasn't enough. Don't go, Kelly. Ruth needs your help. Don't turn your back on him.